All right, welcome to part 3. So I do feel like there is heavy air sign, either you or this person. And now we have Sagittarius energy. So if you guys don't resonate with the air sign being one of your sun signs, then it could be your Venus sign. And also Sagittarius, the same thing, could be Sun or Venus in regards to love, okay? So you could be like a Gemini Venus. This person could be like a Sagittarius Venus. Take what resonates. A Libra Venus, okay? There is some water energy as well that's significant. Cancer, Scorpio. And we have all of the air placements. But with the Temperance and the Ten of Pentacles, this is almost like, you know, because they kind of did like almost want to shoot out in the reverse. I'm not going to tap into like the clear meaning of these cards because I pick up a pretty good intuition off of this. It's like God and Spirit wants you to focus on this. Like you're shifting into the Ten of Pentacles. I almost said Pen of Tentacles, so that might be significant. Maybe somebody says that. I don't say that. I have one friend who I haven't seen in forever. She's the only one who says that, and I haven't even seen one of her posts in a long time. So maybe you follow the same person if you know who I'm talking about. I love her. She's amazing. But Spirit really has been wanting you to alchemize this energy and kind of turn it into power, right? Like really stay grounded through your emotions and focus on your finances, focus on your business. Maybe something kind of happened where your week has been a little bit more chaotic, or this is just kind of like an initial final purge for you. But I do feel like the faster you get out of this energy and transmute this pain, this 10 of Swords into this like 10 of Pentacles, and transmute here and rebalance, it's really going to help this person like shift into this energy. It's going to help them shift into their ascension faster, because it's like when you're able to release this energy, this person's also able to release this energy, okay? I feel like there's a lot of like telepathic projection, if I can be completely honest. 222 on the timer. But I do feel like you have been essentially like, maybe you've really waited on this person a lot in the past, and you're kind of like hitting this 4 years and you're like, I'm really not like doing another, you know, year of this. I do feel like you were at the point of actually like getting ready to move on or trying to seek new love. And I do feel like maybe you have tried to seek new love, but it's like, you know, same kind of energy. It's like none of the offers are satisfactory to you, because like this is a divinely guided, like end all be all, like power couple energy that you both portray here. And I do feel like Spirit told you this, most likely within 6 months of meeting this person. They told you that there was going to be some sort of like reconciliation or reunion. Please do not make this fit. You will know if God has placed that on your life and on this connection specifically, okay? Like God would have told you, not, you know, it could have been like a little inkling too, but this is more so like confirmation, like Spirit told you that this is your person, that you're both meant to awaken, have this power couple energy. Although I think when they first told you this was like within the first 6 months of this dynamic. So you really felt like it was going to come back around maybe within the first year. And maybe you did see other readers who were like, oh yeah, a typical, you know, reconciliation can take up to 3 years. And you're like, I don't think so. Like I ascend and like I heal so fast, and like I know my person will. But it was like, that was true on your end. You did heal and you did ascend at a more rapid rate, but it took this person a lot longer. But then I do feel like too, over the course of time, within that like extra 3 years or so, you really started to realize that, oh, this is about my purpose. Oh, this isn't just necessarily about reconciliation. And you started like stripping that paradigm, and you really started like working on yourself. You're like, actually, I do have a lot more trauma than I thought that I did when I first started this journey. So it's like God had this plan over your life. I do feel like something had switched where negative forces had gotten into your head and possibly told you that this person wasn't going to be ready in this lifetime, a lot of like naysayer energy. So I do feel like there's been like a lot of back and forth within your own energy, whether this was going to come back around or not. And I do feel like there could have been these inklings, because that's almost like what you needed to allow yourself to believe in order to detach and focus on yourself, because the pull is so strong, the energy is so strong, like you and this person are so strongly connected. And with the energy that Spirit's giving me is like very, very much stronger than like what people would classify as a normal twin like energy pull. Sorry, I said it. But you know, like everybody feels the pull, but it's like in this dynamic, like this specific group, I don't feel like this is going to resonate with a lot of people. Once again, please do not make this message fit. Go back and watch from part 1 to make sure that this is your message. But it's like, this is like twin soulmate energy, and I don't say that very free-handed, and I don't even like to put labels on like that, but that's really the only way that like I know how to describe that to you. And maybe that's like what you classify this as. You're like, it's not just that kind of connection. Like, I know I'm meant to marry and be with this person. There's just something that's so heavy in your energy that you know that you're meant to marry this person. So I feel like you got to the point of like, why even try to date? Because I already know what God's placed on my life. I already know that like whoever comes in, no matter how great they present themselves, or how much money they have, or how like emotionally sound they are, I'm still going to self-sabotage any connection that I receive, because I know that there's been a placement on my life, a very divinely guided placement over your life. The 10 of Pentacles is some serious shiz, you guys. And this has been coming out so openly, but literally, like the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. And like, I just keep hearing like message from like God directly, like, you know what I told you. You know what I placed over your life. If you got confirmation chills when I said this, then this definitely could be for you. With the 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck here, I do feel like, you know, Spirit was trying to trickle in like a lot of happy distractions for you, like money, abundance, what do you want to create, like what are all of the other cups that we can fill for you besides love, because we need your person to get there, you know. So it was like Spirit's just like, anything else that you want. So it's like you've really been like focusing on these desires, but it's like no matter how many cups that's in front of you, it's like, do you see how this girl's like still looking off to the side? You're just like, okay, like, you know, when is that going to be coming? But I feel like the reason why you always feel like that is because the pull in this connection is so strong. It's like no matter what you do, you can't help but to feel this person's like energy, or feel, I don't even necessarily want to say feel this person's energy anymore, but it's like you just feel the pull. You just get pulled right back in. No matter how much you heal, no matter how much you've ascended, no matter how much you're working on your business, no matter if you're with another person or you're single or whatever you're trying to distract yourself, that person is always there. And this is significantly going to resonate for you because you've been in detachment for like 1 to 2 years. I want to say closer to the 2 years. It's like you don't even feel the need to like actually be with this person. You're like, I'll just be single for the rest of my life if that's the way it's going to be. But something still calls you back. Confirmation, dude. Can't make it up. What else for this collective, please, Spirit? I just feel like this is not done. Yeah, the Hanged Man. So I feel like when you pull yourself out of this like spiritual hold, yeah, and it's signified by the 9 of Swords. Like, stop having anxiety over this. Stop worrying about it necessarily. I know it's a lot easier said than done. This is going to turn around. We do have the 8 of Swords. So it's almost a sense of you guys like feeling trapped in your certain surroundings, or being like trapped in this energy. But just try and release it as much as you can, because like the energy that you feel about is this person coming in or not is actually limiting you right now. Go to the next part.